Hello everyone, welcome to Mathworld. This video is to discuss Cambridge International AS and A-Level Mathematics Paper 1, which is a pure mathematics one for October-November 2020, and the code is 9709/13. So let's move on to question number 1. Okay, question number 1a. Express x squared plus 6x plus 5 in the form of x plus a squared plus b, where a and b are constants. So this can be done using completing the square method. So now first of all, I rewrite all the terms. Then now according to the completing the square method, the coefficient for x squared must be positive 1. So since here already positive 1, I will just rewrite the first two terms. Okay, so it will be x squared plus 6x. Then we need to add two terms here, right? Additional two terms, and then followed by plus 5. So the term inside the bracket, it should be half of the coefficient of x, which means now it will be plus 6 divided by 2 for both. Okay, then from here, now to combine it, just refer to the first and third term. So now I can factorize the squared. Then I will be getting x. Now for the third term, inside the bracket it is plus 6 over 2. That means it is plus 3. Just write plus 3 over here. Then minus 3 squared plus 5. Therefore, this is x plus 3 squared minus 4. Okay, 3 squared is 9. So minus 9 plus 5, you get minus 4. So done for 1a. Now b, the curve with equation y equals to x squared is transformed into the curve with this equation. Describe fully the transformations involved. That means now y equals to x squared has been transformed into y equals to x squared plus 6x plus 5. And we have just done the completing the square method. Therefore, you are getting this completed square form. I will be getting square of x plus 3 minus 4. So this is square of x plus 3 minus 4. Okay, so now, first of all, okay, look at the x value. Instead of x squared, it has been changed to x plus 3 squared. So when I let x plus 3 equals to 0, that means my x is minus 3. So this is a translation of 3 units to the left side. And then look at the minus 4 over here. There's no minus 4. Okay, so means that you move down this original function of this original equation by 4 units because of minus 4, which means this is basically a translation. Okay, so transformation is basically a translation. The x is minus 3 and the y component is minus 4. So that's the transformation from y equals to x squared into the new graph. Okay, now for question number 2, the function f is defined by fx equals to 2 over square of x plus 2 for x is greater than minus 2. Now find the integration fx with respect to x and the limits from 1 to infinity. So integrate 1 to infinity, 2 over x plus 2 squared dx. Now, to solve this integration, okay, because you have a term in the denominator, so I will move up. So once you move up, it becomes a negative degree. So this is 2 times x plus 2 to the power of negative 2, then dx. So for the integration, our formula is ax plus b to the power of n dx. Okay, whenever there's a constant here, right, then you can just factorize the constant. Take out the constant and integrate the function. So whenever you integrate, it will be ax plus b to the power of n plus 1 over the new degree. Then when you differentiate ax plus b, is basically a, followed by plus c. And this is only valid when the n is not minus 1. And also the x with degree 1. Okay, so that you are getting a constant when you differentiate. So now, By applying this formula, you will be getting 2, then x plus 2 to the power of negative 2, I will write x plus 2, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, over minus 1, and then we differentiate x plus 2 is basically 1. Limits 1 to infinity. Okay, then from here, when you simplify, 2 divided by minus 1 is 2. Then, because of the negative degree here, I will move it down. It becomes 2 over x plus 2. Then, with limits 1 to infinity. And now, when you replace the value, okay, here I will write. Now, when you replace the x by infinity, okay, so denominator is a huge number, infinity plus 2. So, whenever a number divided by infinity, it is a small value, right? It approaches 0. That's why here I will just write 0. Okay, there is a negative outside, so I will write negative. Put negative outside. Then minus when the x is lower limit. Therefore, x is replaced by 1. So I will get 2 over 3. So at last, the answer is basically just 2 over 3. So this is the integration. Okay, now B, the equation of the curve is such that dy dx equals to fx. It's given that the point with coordinates minus 1, minus 1 lies on the curve. Find the equation of the curve. Alright, now dy dx is fx, which means now we need to find, right? Okay, dy dx is fx, so I will just replace my fx by this first. So it means that now dy over dx equals to fx. So it is same as 2 over square of x plus 2. So 2 over square of x plus 2. This is your dy dx. Now to get the equation of the curve, basically you are getting the y. So now for your information, from y to get dy dx, we differentiate. From dy dx to get y, we are integrating. Okay, so from here, my y is integrate 2 over x plus 2 squared dx. And this integration already done just now, okay, which is here. That means my result is going to be negative 2 over x plus 2. So here I will just direct write. This is negative 2 over x plus 2. Then followed by plus c. Okay, now to get the c, we need to replace the x by minus 1 and the y by minus 1. So when you replace, you will be getting minus 1 equals to negative 2 over, the x is minus 1, so minus 1 plus 2. Then plus c. So minus 1 equals to, now here I will get negative of 2 over 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore my c is going to be minus 1 plus 2, that is 1. Okay, then at last, just substitute this c into the y. That is the equation of the curve. I will get y equals to minus 2 over x plus 2, then plus 1. So that's the solution of this question. Now question number 3, solve the equation for theta between 0 and 180 degrees. So 3 tangent squared theta plus 1 equals to 2 over tangent squared theta. So the easiest way to solve this question is just to times the whole equation by tangent squared theta. Alright, so probably can just write 3 tangent squared theta plus 1 multiply with tangent squared theta, then these two move to the other side, so minus 2 equals to 0. Then now when you do expansion, okay, so first term will be 3 tangent degree 4 theta. Right, so just do expansion. And then 1 plus 1 times tangent squared theta is basically tangent squared theta. then minus 2 equals to 0. Now I will just use the substitution of u equals to tangent squared theta. Then I will be getting 3u squared plus u minus 2 equals to 0. Then from here you can factorize. It will be 3u times u. For the 2, it will be 2 times 1. Okay, now for the sign here, this is plus. We know that plus times minus is minus. Right, this is plus times minus is minus. Therefore, now to get plus u, it will be minus 2. And, sorry, it should be positive 2. Okay, my 2 and 1, it will be in different position, because I need to get plus 1u here. So here's 2, here is 1. That means to get plus u, this is plus 1 times 3u, it will be plus 3u. Then minus 2 times u, it will be minus 2u. Therefore, you are getting 3u squared minus 6u, not minus 6u, sorry. When you plus together, okay, when you plus, it will be plus u. So the middle term is plus. Then the last term you times. Okay, so for the factors, now cross multiply. So I will be getting 3u minus 2 multiply with u plus 1 equals to 0. Then now you change back. Your u is basically tangent squared. Right. Probably here you can find out the u value first. 3u minus 2 equals to 0, or u plus 1 equals to 0. So it means that u equals to 2 over 3, or u equals to minus 1. And then now only you replace. Your u is tangent squared theta. So here I will be getting tangent squared theta is 2 over 3, or tangent squared theta is minus 1. So we know that your theta is between 0 and 180 degrees. Therefore, tangent squared will not be negative. That means this is no solution or undefined. Okay, so now my tangent theta will be plus minus square root of 2 over 3. So now, by looking at the interval of theta, it is in the first two quadrants. Right, your angle will be in first two quadrants. So, and now when you look at the tangent theta here, it is plus and minus. So obviously, your angle in first two quadrant. I need to know what is my basic angle over here. These two basic angle. So now my basic angle is basically inverse tangent of square root 2 over 3. And when you use calculator, that is going to be 39.2 degrees. Now, my theta, okay, it will be first value 39.2, and the second value is this major angle. We know that one straight line is 180 degrees. So the major angle, the bigger one, will be 180 minus 39.2. So here I will just write down first 39.2 degrees, and the other one is 180 minus 39.2. Okay, then from here you will get 39.2 degrees, and the other one is 140.8 degrees. So that's the solution of this trigo equation. Okay, now for question number 4, a curve has equation, quadratic equation, and a line, straight line has this equation where m is a constant. Find the sets of values of m for which the curve and line have two distinct points of intersection. So because of two different intersection points, right, I know that this is going to be b squared minus 4ac greater than 0. The b squared minus 4ac is basically the discriminant. Alright, so now to solve the intersection points, basically we are solving simultaneous equation. Let this be the first equation, and my second equation is mx plus m minus 1. Now to solve this, I will just write first equation equals to second equation. Therefore, you will be getting 3x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals to mx plus m minus 1. Okay, so from here, we are expected to get a quadratic function or quadratic equation. So you have to move all the terms from the right side to the left side. Okay, so when I moved, I will get 3x squared minus 4x plus 4. The mx becomes minus mx. Then the m minus 1 becomes minus m plus 1 equals to 0. And now, simplify this and arrange them in the general form of quadratic function. So it will be 3x squared. Now, for the coefficient of x, see here, I will factorize minus and then 4 plus m bracket squared, x, sorry. Okay, and then plus the constants will be 4 minus m and 1. So 4 plus 1 is basically 5. So 5 minus m. Then from here, your coefficients for x squared is a, which is 3. Coefficient for x is negative of 4 plus m. And then the c is constant, which is 5 minus m. So from here, write the discriminant. B squared minus 4ac will be greater than 0. Because it's mentioned in the question, two distinct points. That means when I solve this equation is basically if you are able to solve the x from this equation, which means that is the x coordinates of the intersection points, right? Therefore, now here I need to get two real and distinct roots. That's why the discriminant is greater than 0. So now by replacing all the values a, b, c, then you will get square of this minus 4, a is 3, c is 5 minus m, and greater than 0. And now final answer is a set, right? Set of values of m. So from here, do expansion first. And now I'm going to expand the quadratic. So a plus b squared is going to be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Now, first of all, this squared you bring into the minus, it will be positive. Then the squared you bring into 4 plus m and apply this formula, which means it will be 4 squared is 16 plus 4 times m times 2, it's m. Then m, you squared it, it will be m squared. Right, so the other one is negative 12, right, together with this negative. So negative 12 times 5, you will be getting negative 60. Okay, after that, followed by negative 12 times negative m. So I'll get plus 12m, greater than 0. Okay, so simplify again. So m squared, now 8m plus 12m, it will be 20m, positive. After that, 16 minus 60, that is minus 44. Okay, so again, this quadratic equation, you can either factorize or you use a calculator to get the factors, right? Therefore, I will be getting m minus 2 times m plus 22 greater than 0. Now, we need to get the m. What to do is, you look at this graph. Okay, this graph. So, from this quadratic function, I know that the coefficient for m squared is positive 1, which means the graph will have a minimum point because of positive coefficient of x squared. So I will simply sketch here. Alright, this graph this graph has a minimum point, and then the axis becomes m because your equation in terms of m. And now, when I let m minus 2 be 0, my m is 2. When I let m plus 22 be 0, my m is negative 22. So here is 2, and this is negative 22. Now, final answer refer to this inequality. Because of more than 0, my region will be above the m-axis. Alright, therefore, I will accept my m which is less than -22, or my m is greater than 2. So that's the solution of these m values. Okay, question number 5. In the expansion of degree 7 of a plus bx, where a and b are non-zero constants, the coefficient of x, x squared, and x degree 4 are the first, second, and third terms of a geometric progression. Find the a over b. Find the value of a over b. So in this case, I need to do expansion first to get the coefficients for all these three terms. Right? So now, a plus bx to the power 7. So this is going to be using the formula of binomial expansion a plus b to the power of n. That is going to be a power n plus nc1 a to the power of n minus 1 b degree 1. Then plus nc2 a degree n minus 2 b squared until b degree n. Okay, so obviously your b same as bx. Right, so for you to use this formula, make sure it is plus. Here is already plus. Then you just need to compare. Now your n is 7. And I just need to consider up to x degree 4. Okay, so now it will be a degree 7 plus 7c1 a degree 6, because instead of degree n, now because n minus 1, which means the degree of first term is decreasing by 1 and the degree of second term is increasing by 1. So here will be bx degree 1. Okay, plus 7c2 a degree 5 bx squared. Now I need to get up to x degree 4. So here is only x squared. So then have to continue for two more steps, two more terms. So here is going to be okay, here is going to be 4, then bx degree 3 plus 7c4 a degree 3 bx degree 4. Okay, so now here when I do expansion, a degree 7 is the first term, 7c1 is 7, so bring in the 1 to the bracket, right, just bring it in. So I will be getting 7 a6 bx, then plus 7c2 is basically 21. Then now again bring in the degrees. Okay, so I will write down all first, so just bring in. Then I will be getting 21 a degree 5 b squared x squared plus 7c3 is 35. Then a degree 4 b cubed x cubed, and the next term is 7c4, which is 35 as well. So 35 a cubed b degree 4 x degree 4, and so on. Okay, so the full expansion is actually up to x degree 7. I mean the b degree 7 and x degree 7, right? So now from here it's mentioned that coefficients for x. So now coefficients of x. So GP, first term is coefficient for x. So coefficient for x will be 7 a degree 6 b. Coefficient for x squared will be 21 a degree 5 b squared. And coefficient for x degree 4 will be 35 a cubed b degree 4. So this will be first three terms of the GP, geometric progression. That means now I will write a 7 a degree 6 b, then 21 a degree 5 b squared, then 35 a cubed b degree 4. Now you need to calculate a over b. So from the geometric progression, what we can apply is we are referring to the common ratio. Okay, so common ratio is basically second term. This is the term 1, T1, T2, T3. So you just divide, right? So when you divide, it will be the common ratio. So I will get 21a degree 5 b squared over 7a degree 6 b equals to third term divided by second term. Now, from here, I know that 7 can be divided by 21, that is 3. Okay, then the a, okay, this b cancel off. You still have degree 1. A degree 5 cancel with the 6, right? That means you still have a in the denominator. Same goes to the right side. B squared and b degree 4 left b squared. Then a cubed over a degree 5. Here left a squared. And for the 35 and 21, I can simplify it by dividing 5. Divided by 7. So here will be 5 and this is 3. Okay, so now I rewrite. So it will be 3b for the numerator. Denominator is 7 is a for the left side. For the right side, it will be 5b squared. Okay, over 3a squared. So now to get the value of a over b, so my a should be the numerator. So which means, okay, this part I move up, then the 3b I move down. Okay, so which means now I will get 3a squared over a equals to 5b squared over 3b. So now the a can be cancelled off. Then here b can be cancelled off. Then from here, I need to get a over b, right? So I'm getting 3a equals to 5 over 3b. So the b, I just divide the whole equation by b now. Then I will get 3a over b equals to 5 over 3. Then at last, divide by 3. So a over b is 5 over 9. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Now for question number 6, the function f is defined by fx equals to 2x over 3x minus 1, where the x is greater than 1 over 3. Find an expression for f inverse. So whenever you need to find f inverse, let fx be y. So now y equals to 2x over 3x minus 1. And now you need to get the x as a subject. So to get the x as a subject, move this 3x minus 1 up and move down the y. So that means I will be getting 3x minus 1 equals to 2x over y. Okay, and now I need to get the x as a subject. Alright, so which means, okay, or probably I do move down. I will just times first, then it will be easier. And then I group the x. Okay, I didn't notice that. So here, move up. Then I will be getting 3x minus 1 times y equals to 2x, because now we need to get the x as a subject. So here, when you do expansion, I will be getting 3xy minus y equals to 2x. And now I group the x together. So this 2x move to left side and the minus y will be moved to right side. That means you will be getting 3xy minus 2x equals to y. Now for the left hand side, get the x as a subject, factorize the x, that will be 3y minus 2 inside the bracket. Okay, and lastly, to get the x, this 3y minus 2 will be moved down to the right side. It's like we are dividing the whole equation by 3y minus 2. So you will get y over 3y minus 2. Hence, I will be getting f inverse equals to x over 3x minus 2. So that is my f inverse. Okay, B. Show that summation of these two terms can be expressed as this form. So just solve the summation of the two terms. So here I will get the same denominator. First term has denominator of 3. Second term has denominator of 3 times 3x minus 1, which means now I will just times 3x minus 1 to the first term and over the same term. Make it the same denominator. Right? That means this is going to be over 3 bracket 3x minus 1. So the numerator of the first term, it will be 2 bracket 3x minus 1 followed by plus 2 on the right side for the second term. Then from here, just simplify. Do expansion. 2 times 3x and then times minus 1. So I will be getting 6x minus 2 plus 2 over 3 bracket 3x minus 1. Then the minus 2 and 2 cancel off. You will get 6x over 3 of 3x minus 1. And then now, the 6 and 3 can be simplified. Therefore, I'm getting 2x over 3x minus 1. Okay, now C states the range of f. So now, rewrite your f. 2x over 3x minus 1. So fx equals to 2x over 3x minus 1, whereby my x is greater than 1 over 3. Okay, if you refer to this form, you cannot conclude your range. What do I need to do here is, because we have proven that summation of these two terms equals to 2x minus 3x, 2x over 3x minus 1, which means they are the same. Okay, so I will change to the two terms. So this is 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3 of 3x minus 1, which means I can factorize. It is basically 2 over 3, which is in common 1 plus 1 over 3x minus 1. Okay, so now continue here. Given the x value is greater than 1 over 3. So I want to find out what happened to my 3x minus 1 over here. So which means from here, if you times 3, okay, or move this 3 to the left side, it will be 3x more than 1. Okay, that means 3x is greater than 1. Here I need to find out what is my 3x minus 1, which means when I move the 1 to the left side, 3x minus 1 is greater than 0. So I'm confirmed that the denominator here is positive. Right? So when this is positive, 1 over 3x minus 1, it will tend to 0 as x approaches infinity, because we know that your x is greater than 1 over 3, so it is up to infinity. So when x is approaching infinity, the denominator approaching positive 0, right? Because the denominator is positive, numerator is positive 1. Therefore, it will be approaching 0. So when this approaching 0, okay, that means your fx will be approaching 1 over 2 times 1, 2 over 3 times 1. Okay, therefore, from here, I will say my fx will approaching, okay, so, not approaching, I will say, because when x tends to infinity, when it is large value, this value will tend to 0. Okay, now your x approaches, well, x is greater than 1 over 3. So when you substitute 1 over 3 into 1 over 3x minus 1, here will be 0. This whole term, alright, this whole term, 1 over 3x minus 1 at last will tend to 0. So which means your fx is basically greater than 2 over 3. Because of this 2 over 3, multiply with 1. Okay, so done for this question. Now for question 7, the first and second terms of an arithmetic progression are given where theta is between 0 and half pi. So now, okay, so show that the common difference is negative 1 over cos degree 4 theta. So let's say geometric arithmetic progression. So now common difference. So common difference we always minus, right? So common difference is second term over first minus first term. Minus first term. Okay. Then from here, I will say that it is over cos squared theta. So minus tangent squared theta minus 1. Since the minus is in common, right? Now you need to get cos degree 4. So from here, I will say that tangent squared theta. Okay, so from here, basically, if you want to make it to this form, no problem. Or another method is you can just change to degree 4 because here I have degree 4. Or if you realize that this can be, okay, basically this can be done using two ways. I show you both ways. So here minus 1 plus tangent squared theta, then over cos squared theta. So we have an identity. 1 plus tangent squared A is secant squared A, right? So now I will change the numerator into negative secant squared theta over cos squared theta. So the second is basically 1 over cos, right? That means now here you get negative 1 over cos squared theta divided by cos squared theta. Therefore, you are getting negative 1 over cos degree 4 theta. This is the first method. Okay, now second method I just show side by side. Okay, or common difference, which is D, this is a D, equals to, you change the tangent to sine and cos first. So here means that I will be getting negative sine squared theta over cos squared theta divided by cos squared theta. Then minus 1 over cos squared theta. So for the first term, you will get negative sine squared theta over cos degree 4 theta minus, I want to make it to cos degree 4 means that I times cos squared. Okay, then here I will get over cos degree 4 theta and take out the minus from both sine squared and cos squared. So it will be sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. And we have an identity, right? The identity is sine squared A plus cos squared A equals to 1. So I will change my numerator into minus 1 over cos degree 4 theta. So we get the same answer. Okay, so done for this part. B, find the exact value of the 13th term where theta equals to pi over 6. So now I need to find out what is my a first, my first term. My first term is 1 over cos squared theta. So theta is pi over 6. My a is 1 over cos squared theta. That means this is 1 over cos pi over 6, then squared. This is 4 over 3. Okay, and then my my d, common difference. My d is negative 1 over cos degree 4 theta. So this is negative 1 over cos theta to the power of 4. So then when you use calculator, this is negative 16 over 9. And now you need to find 13th term. T13 equals to a plus 12d. So your a is 4 over 3. D is negative 16 over 9. The question says exact value. So means that no decimal. So when you calculate this, it will be negative 20. So that is your 13th term. Okay, next question, number 8. The equation of a curve is y equals to 2x plus 1 plus 1 over 2x plus 1 for x is greater than negative half. Find dy dx and the second derivative. So my y is 2x plus 1 plus, okay, so instead of 1 over 2x plus 1, I will move up the 2x plus 1. So it becomes 2x plus 1 to the power of negative 1. When we need to differentiate, okay, a function with degree n, the formula is basically n fx to the power of n minus 1, and differentiate fx, it will be f prime x. Then now from here, I will get dy over dx. Differentiate 2x is 2. Differentiate 1 is 0 because it's a constant. Now, the minus 1, you bring it down. So, minus 1 times plus is a minus. Then I will write 2x plus 1. Degree minus 1, you have to change to n minus 1. Alright, that means you have the minus 1 from the original power, which is minus 2 now. And then don't forget to differentiate the function, which is the terms inside the bracket. You will be getting 2. Then from here, I will write 2 minus 2 over, because of the negative degree. So this whole term, together with the power 2, will be moved down. Becomes the denominator. So this is 2x plus 1 squared. Done for the dy dx. Okay, now for the d squared y. So from the dy dx, basically from here, okay, basically I can write in this form first. Minus 2 of 2x plus 1 degree negative 2. Then only I write 2 minus 2 over 2x plus 1 squared. Now, to get the d squared y over dx squared, I will be referring to this form. Okay, so I will rewrite my dy dx is 2 minus 2 bracket 2x plus 1 to the power of negative 2. Now my d squared y over dx squared, first term is a constant, which is 2. So when differentiate constant, it will be 0. Then rewrite this minus 2, and this power negative 2, okay, this power will be moved down, which is here. Move down the n. Right, so now when I move down, I will get minus 2, rewrite the whole function, and now your degree, instead of minus 2, you minus another 1. So that means it's minus 3. And then the 2x plus 1 becomes 2. Okay, because you differentiate 2x is 2, differentiate 1 is 0. So then from here, I just need to simplify. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4. 4 times 2, 8. And this is negative degree. So I'm going to move down the bracket with the degree of 3, negative 3. So here at last, I will get 8 over 2x plus 1 cubed. This is my second derivative. Okay, B, find the coordinates of the stationary point, means only one point, and determine the nature of this stationary point. Nature means maximum or minimum. Okay, stationary points means dy over dx equals to 0. So since we have found the dy dx just now, this is our dy dx, I will just let this be 0. So I will write dy dx equals to 0. That means 2 minus 2 over square of 2x plus 1. So 2 minus 2 over square of 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Now, to solve this x, because you need to find the coordinates of the point, so I will move this whole term to the other side, and then it will be 2 over 2x plus 1 squared equals to 2. Okay, then the 2 will be simplified. Here will be 1. So it's like you are dividing the whole equation by 2. So now this 2x plus 1 squared move up. So left side here is also 2, or it's also 1, because you divide by 2. Then here I will be getting 1 equals to 1 times 2x plus 1 squared. And now to get the x, okay, coordinates of the point, I just no need to do expansion. You just move the square to the other side, means that you are taking plus minus square root. So here I will get 2x plus 1 equals to plus minus square root 1, which means 2x plus 1 is 1, or 2x plus 1 is minus 1. Then now I need to get the x. So now for the first term, you can cancel off the 1, right, from both sides. That means 2x equals to 0. Then my x equals to 0. But for the other term, this 1 moved to the other side becomes minus 1. So end up with 2x equals to minus 2. Then your x will be minus 1. But when you look at the question here, it's mentioned point. So it means that we only can accept one x. So how to choose the x value? Let's refer back to the question. It's mentioned that x is greater than negative half. Okay, so due to that reason, okay, given x is greater than negative half, definitely we cannot accept x equals to minus 1, because minus 1 is less than negative half. Therefore, your x is 0. Okay, once you have found the 0, the x coordinate is 0, then now we need to get the y coordinate. So just substitute back into this equation. 2x plus 1 plus 1 over 2x plus 1. So now I will write y equals to 2x plus 1 plus 1 over 2x plus 1. So when x equals to 0, my y is going to be 2 times 0 plus 1 plus 1 over 2 times 0 plus 1. That means you are getting 1 plus 1 over 1 is 1. Therefore, it's 2. Now, at last, your stationary point. Okay, stationary point. Is with coordinates of x0, y is 2. And now don't forget that you need to determine the nature. Nature depends on the d squared y over dx squared. When it is less than 0, you get maximum. When it is greater than 0, you are getting a minimum point. So now copy the expression from d squared y over dx squared. 8 over cube of 2x plus 1. So now I will write here d squared y over dx squared equals to 8 over cube of 2x plus 1. So now from here I need the x, right? So I will replace the x by 0. So when you replace, this is basically 8. 8 is greater than 0. So now when the second derivative is greater than 0, based on this note, greater than 0 means you are getting a minimum point. Therefore, 0, 2 is a minimum midpoint. So done for this question. Alright, now let's move on to question number 9. In the diagram, arc AB is part of a circle with center O and radius 8. So arc AB, center O. Okay, center O, that means this is the sector. Okay, these two are the radius. Now arc BC is a part of circle with center A and radius 12. So here is another arc AB, center A. Okay. Arc BC, sorry, arc BC. Arc BC is here. Alright, this is 12. So when 12, that means this is going to be 4 because here is 8. Now AOC is a straight line. Find angle BAO in radians. So BAO here. What is this? Right. So now refer to the triangle ABO. Right, this triangle. Then you can just apply the cosine. Okay, you can use cosine rule. If not, you can just use triangle. Okay, now here I can split into 2. And here is 90 degrees. That means this length is 6. Here is 6. Alright, so let M be the midpoint of AB. Okay, then I will draw the triangle, or otherwise you can use the cosine rule. If not, just use the right angle triangle. So here is your O, this is A, here is B, this is 8, this is your M. Here is 6, this is 6, and this is the angle BAO. Okay, so I let angle BAO equals to theta. So here is 90 degrees right angle triangle. So which means when you refer to this right angle triangle AMO, so now the 6 is the adjacent side of the theta, and then the 8 is the hypotenuse. So adjacent and hypotenuse basically is cosine, right? So I will say by cos theta equals to 6 over 8, or I will just write OM or AM over AO. So this is 6 over 8. Therefore, my theta is inverse cos 6 over 8. Now remember, in radians. So change the mode to radians. It will be 0.723 radians. So done for the angle BAO. Now B, find the area of the shaded region. So look at the diagram. Alright, so now area of shaded region is basically area of this sector, right? Area of sector ABC, then minus area of triangle, right here, area of triangle ABO. Okay, so now I will just write down that statement first. Area of the shaded region equals to area of the sector ABC minus area of triangle AOB. Okay, now for your information, if let's say you are given a sector, here is theta, this is r, so the area is basically half r squared theta. Alright, so now when you look at the diagram now, okay, we have found this angle is 0.723. This is 0.723. So which means now the r is 12. Okay, the angle is 0.723. So the area of the sector is half r squared theta. So now I will just change accordingly. Half r is 12. Theta is 0.723. That is my area of the sector ABC. Now I minus area of triangle AOB. Okay, now look at here. The triangle AOB, since we have the bounded angle. Okay, we have the bounded angle over here, which is 0.723, and then I have two sides here, AB and OA. Alright, so we have a formula. Whenever you have a triangle, right, and then the angle bounded by two sides, let's say here A and B, the sides are A and B, the lengths, and then the angle is theta, so the area is half AB sine theta. Okay, so now I will just use that concept, this formula, to get the area. So which means I'm using half 12 times 8 times sine angle. Okay, so it will be half times 12 times 8 sine 0.723. So remember, when you calculate this, all this angle will be in radians. So radians mode. Make sure your calculator is set in radians mode. So then from here, you will be getting 52.056 for the first value, and the second value is going to be 31.7586. I give more decimal places here, or more significant figures here, because this will be my working, it's not yet final answer. Then now I will be getting 20.2974, and now I round up to 3 significant figures. So you refer to the fourth significant figure, this is 9. Therefore, round up, that I will be getting 20.3 centimeter squared. Okay, squared centimeter. That is my area of the shaded region. Okay, now next, find the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, refer back to the diagram. Perimeter of shaded region is basically OC, okay, here, OC plus OB, which is 8, then plus arc length of BC. Alright, so for the sector, the arc length is theta r. Okay, so this one very simple. So straightforward question. So arc length, or probably I will just solve all together. Okay, because it's only 3 marks. So now perimeter of the shaded region equals to OC plus OB plus the arc length of BC. Okay, these 3 sides. So I will write, this is OC plus OB plus arc length of sector sector ABC. So OC is given in the question, the length. So now from here, OC is 4, OB is 8, So OC is 4, OB is 8. Then this is going to be theta R. So theta is 0.723. The R is 12. And now here you will be getting 20.676. And now I round up to 3 significant figures by looking at the 7. So it will be 20.7 centimeters. Okay, next question, number 10. A curve has this equation where k is positive constant, given that when x equals to 1 over 4, the gradient of the curve is 3. This gradient of the curve is basically dy over dx. Then now find the k. So now y equals to 1 over k x degree half plus x degree negative half plus 1 over k squared. Now remember, k is a constant, positive constant. Now differentiate the y with respect to x. Keep the 1 over k, because 1 over k times x degree half, constant times the function, keep the constant. Now when you differentiate x degree half, bring down the half, remain the x, and the degree instead of half now becomes half minus 1, which is negative half. Okay, then plus x power negative half, it will be negative half x. Now the degree of minus half, you minus another 1, becomes negative 3 over 2. Last term is a constant, so when differential constant, that is 0. Then from here I rewrite. So this is going to be, okay, now when you see x power negative half, that means you have to bring down this term. Okay, because of negative degree. Same goes to the other one. So now from here I will write it is 1 over 2k square root x. And then the plus and minus is basically minus. So this is minus 1 over 2. Okay, now x degree 3 over 2, just for your information. X degree 3 over 2 is x degree 1 times x degree half. Because we have a formula, a degree m times a degree n, that is a degree m plus n. Okay, that means I will say x square root x. That is my x degree 3 over 2. Therefore, here I will write x square root x. Now, it's mentioned that the gradient is 3 when the x is 1 over 4. So, x equals to 1 over 4. dy dx equals to 3. Which means I will get 3 equals to 1 over 2k square root of 1 over 4 minus 1 over 2 times 1 over 4, then square root of 1 over 4. Then here I will get 3 equals to 1 over 2k. Square root of 1 over 4 is basically 1 over 2. Then minus 1 over 2 times 1 over 4. Then square root of 1 over 4 is again 1 over 2. Then from here I will simplify. The 2 and half cancel. Okay, then now you will be getting 3 equals to, now for the first term left 1 over k. Second term, 1 divided by 1 over 4 is basically 4. Then from here, to get the k, I will move the minus 4 to the other side first, which means 1 over k is 3 plus 4. So 1 over k is 7. Now to get the k, just move up the k and move down the 7. Right. Therefore, I will get k equals to 1 over 7. That is my solution. Okay, now B. Is given that instead this integration is 13 over 12. Find the value of k. So now we need to do integration. 1 over 4k squared to k squared. So 1 over k x degree half plus x degree negative half plus 1 over k squared dx. So here equals to 13 over 12. When I integrate, right, x degree n, let's say, or kx degree n. Since the k is constant and multiplied with x degree n, we can take out the k, integrate x degree n. This is k of x degree n plus 1 over n plus 1, then plus c. That is the formula. Now, remember this formula is valid when the n is not minus 1. Otherwise, you get over 0, then which is error. So here I will get 1 over k. X degree half becomes x degree 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2. Then plus x to the power of negative half plus 1 is half. Then over half. Okay, plus 1 over k squared is a constant. So whenever you integrate constants, just add on the x. Then this will be my integration. Okay, now simplify first before we replace. So for the first term, here is 1 divided by 3 over 2. 1 divided by 3 over 2 is basically 2 over 3. So this 2 over 3 together with this 1 over k, I will get 2 over 3k. X degree 3 over 2. And then for the second term, this is 1. 1 over half is basically 2. So I will write 2 square root x. Then plus 1 over k squared times x. And now consider limits. So we replace the x by k squared first, the upper limit. So I will get 2 over 3k k squared to the power of 3 over 2 plus 2 square root k squared plus 1 over k squared times k squared. These are the three terms when the x is replaced by upper limit k squared, minus when the x is replaced by the lower limit, which is 1 over 4 k squared. So I will get 2 over 3k, 1 over 4 k squared to the power of 3 over 2, then plus 2 square root of 1 over 4 k squared, then 1 over k squared times 1 over 4 k squared. Okay, so I have not enough space. Therefore, I will just write over here. That equals to 13 over 12. Okay, so now when I simplify, square and half cancel off because we have a formula a degree m and another degree outside, it will be a degree mn. Okay, therefore I'm getting 2 over 3k times k cubed. And then for the second term, square root of k squared is k. And then third term, the k squared cancel off, you get plus 1. Minus. Okay, now this 1 over 4, right, here 1 over 4 to the power of 3 over 2. Right, you will be getting 1 over 8. So I will write 2 over 3k, 1 over 8 first. Then the k squared, alright, this term also multiplied to the k squared. So k squared, the half and squared cancel off, left k cubed. Now, for the second term, square root of 1 over 4k squared is basically half k. And then third term, the 1 over k squared and k squared cancel off, get 1 over 4. It is 13 over 12. Alright, so from here, open all the brackets. Or before that, you can further simplify. This k and k cubed, left k squared. And again, this is k squared. The 2 and half cancel. Okay, so here, 2 and 8, I will get 4 over here. So now I will be getting 4 over 3 plus 2k plus 1. This minus bring in to all the terms. So I will get negative. This is basically 1 over 12k squared. Then the minus times 1 is minus 1. Minus times half, 1 over 4 is negative 1 over 4. Equals to 13 over 12. Okay, I miss out. This is k. So this one should be k. And okay, mistake for the first term. Here, 2 over 3. This is k squared. Right? So 2 over 3 k squared. Now I will simplify. So when you look at this, 2 over 3k squared minus 1 over 12k squared, it will be 7 over 12k squared. Then after that, 2k minus 1k, it is plus k. Lastly, 1 minus 1 over 4, that is plus 3 over 4. Okay, then this 12 over 13 over 12 will be moved to the other side. Then here you get minus 13 over 12 equals to 0. And now from here I simplify the last two terms. So 3 over 4 minus 13 over 12 is basically negative 1 over 3. That equals to 0. Okay, let me check first. Right, correct. Negative 1 over 3. So from here, I will times the whole equation by 12. So when you times, that is 7k squared plus 12k. So negative 1 over 3 times 12 is negative 4. And now, when you look at the question, find the value of k. Only 1k. Alright? So even though this is a quadratic equation, so this, I can factorize it into 7k minus 2. And the other factor is k plus 2, then equals to 0. Now, I will get 2k from my calculation, but we only accept 1. Therefore, the first k is 2 over 7, and the second k is minus 2. Now, look at the question. Okay, go back to the original question. K is a positive constant. Right? So, given k is a positive constant, therefore, the k is 2 over 7. So that's the solution of this question. Okay, now next question, question 11. A circle with center C has this equation. Now A, show that the point P is outside the circle. Okay, so when the point is inside the circle or is on the circle, alright, so it should satisfy this. Okay, so now I need to find out what is my value here. I just calculate what is my left hand side, whether it is greater than 100, which is outside the circle, or less than 100, which is inside the circle, or exactly 100, which is on the circle. So now, x minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals to, okay, at t minus 6, that means the x is minus 6 and the y is 6. So now I replace. So minus 6 minus 8 squared plus 6 minus 4 squared. This is left hand side. This is going to be negative 14 squared plus 2 squared. So square of minus 14 is 196. Then 2 squared is 4. Right? So from here, I'm getting 200. For information, this is basically the r squared in the equation of circle. So it means that this 200 is greater than 100 on the right hand side. Okay, on right hand side. Therefore, point T lie is outside the circle. Because this 100 is r squared, radius squared. Right? So the radius squared is 200, which is greater than 100. Therefore, it is outside the circle. Now, two tangents from T to the circle are drawn. Show that the angle between one of the tangents and CT is exactly 45 degrees. Okay, now here I have to draw the circle to get the idea. How is this? Right? That means from here the center is at 8, 4. Right? Because here minus 8 minus 4. And radius is 10. Which means when I draw my circle, okay, let's say it is 8, 4. Radius is 10. This is 8, 4. Radius is 10 means that, excuse me, here is 10 units. Okay, this is 10 units. That means I will be getting, and going down also 10 units. Here is also 10 units, which means, okay, I will be getting, so 8 minus 10 is 2, negative 2. Here is negative 2. Okay, my y here is negative 6. So means that roughly here. This is negative 2. Here is negative 6. This is negative 6. My x, y is 4. Here probably, okay, let me check. When x is 0, okay, let me check. When x is 0, I need to find out what is my y. So x minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals to 100. So when x equals to 0, because I want to find out what is this, so it will be minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals to 100. So it means y minus 4 squared is 100 minus 64. You get 36. So y minus 4 is 6 or minus 6. So your y is going to be 10 or minus 2. So I know that here is minus 2. That means something like this. Okay, here is minus 2. Now, this is my y, here is my x. Then that means here is 10 plus 8 is 18. Right, so 4 plus 10, I will get 14 over here. Okay, now, the t is minus 6, 6. So minus 6 and 6, this is 8. Minus 6 and 6. Sorry, the minus 6 and 6. So x is minus 6, y is 6. Probably your t is somewhere here. This is xy, this is 4. Here is 4. Okay, so probably here is the t. Alright, t with coordinates minus 6 and 6. And then here is 6. Just a rough work to get the picture. So now, angle between one of the tangents, right? One of the tangents means that it will be a tangent here and CT. Then here tangent means that it touches the axis, or touches the circle. Okay, touches the circle. And where is a C? C is a center. So that means here is center. Okay, now you need to show that the angle between one of the tangents and CT is exactly 45. So since this two orange color is a tangent, that means when I draw it to the center, right, here should be 90 degrees. That's the meaning of tangent. And now you need to find out that the angle between one of the tangents is the orange color, and CT. So CT is here. So means that I need to show this data is 45. Okay, so from here, right, let me check the question. Let this be the A. Okay, so now what I need to do here is I need to find out this angle. So if I need to find out this angle, I know that my AC, okay, here is 10 because of this. So from x minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals to 10 squared, 100. Okay, this is a circle with center C, and the coordinates will be 8, 4. Okay, we get it from x minus 8 and y minus 4, and radius 10. That's why I say AC is 10, or even C to the other line is also 10. Now I'm referring to AT now, AT as the tangent. So when you refer to this, right, now I need to know what is my TC, because the T is given. The T is with coordinates minus 6 and 6. So I will write T with coordinates minus 6 and 6. And then my C is with coordinates 8, 4. So I need to find out what is my TC. So the length of 2 points is basically square root of y1 minus y2 squared. So 6 minus 4 squared plus x1 minus x2 squared minus 6 minus 8 squared. Then this is going to be square root of 6 minus 4 squared is 2. So 2 squared plus 14 squared. This is counted already, 200. Okay, because just now we have counted here, first part. So this is square root of 200. Now, when I refer to the right triangle, TAC, here is 90 degrees. Okay, this is A, this is T. And I know that AC is 10, TC is square root 200. So to get the theta, so let theta be the angle between one of the tangents and CT. Okay, so from this rectangle triangle, I know that 10 is opposite side, square root 200 is the hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, that is sine. So sine theta is 10 over square root 200. Therefore, this is same as 1 over square root 2. Okay, so your theta is inverse sine 1 over square root 2. That is 45 degrees. So we have shown this angle. Okay, so roughly here is y-axis. Right, now next part, the two tangents touch the circle at A and B. For part C, find the equation of the line AB and give your answer in y equals to mx plus c. So touches A and B. That means, okay, that means this is going to be point B. Right. Here is point B. Okay, so now we need to find out what is the straight line. So from here, I know that, okay, I will just draw this triangle, quadrilateral. So now I'm getting this right now. So TC, right? So like this. This is C, this is T. And then I will have A and B. This is my A. Here is 90 degrees. Then this is 90 degrees. Because it's tangent. Right? So tangent here. Then now I know that AC is 10. Then my BC also 10 because this is a radius. This is 10. Right? And then now my AT, okay, is a tangent. And TC, the angle at TC here is 45 degrees. Okay, so what I need to do here is I need to show, okay, I need to find out what is my slope of the AB. Okay, because we have found the A. Did I find the A? Oh no, we didn't find the A yet. Okay, so now what to do is you are given T and C. So I write down first. This is minus 6, 6. And then the C is 8, 4. So I can find the midpoint. Okay, I can find the midpoint here. Midpoints of TC. Right. So we have proven that this is 45 degrees. Since these two are tangents, that means here is also 45 degrees. Then I will just cut into 2. That means here will be 90 degrees. Alright. So, meaning to say that if I let these midpoints be M, okay, I will say the gradients of AB is, the line AB is perpendicular to the line TC. Then now since TC are given, then I can find the gradient. And then I can just form the line AB using the midpoints M. Okay, so now let M be the midpoint of the line CT. Okay, that means now your M is going to be x1 plus x2, so minus 6 plus 8 divided by 2. And then the y1 plus y2 divided by 2, so 6 plus 4 divided by 2. Then from here, you will get 2 over 2, and the other one is also 10 over 2, is 10 over 2. Then at last, I get 1, 5. Right, now, I find the gradient of CT. MCT, that is a difference of the y divided by difference of the x. So I will write 6 minus 4 over minus 6 minus 8. So this is 2 over minus 14, which is minus 1 over 7. Which means now, okay, line AB is perpendicular to line CT. So MAB equals to negative 1 over MCT. Therefore, this is negative 1 over negative 1 over 7. That is 7. Okay, now equation of the line AB, it will be y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So this line AB actually passing through the m, right? So the m already found 1, 5. So I will just write y minus 5 equals to the m is 7, so 7 bracket x minus 1. Therefore, you will be getting y minus 5 equals to 7x minus 7. So then your y, okay, I continue here. So your y equals to 7x minus 7 plus 5. So you move the minus 5 to the other side. Hence, your y is 7x minus 2. So that is your equation of the line AB. Okay, now D, find the x coordinates of the A and B. Okay, now look at here. We already found this line. So basically, the line AB, right? So look at here, line AB, go back to this. So your line AB, if I join these 2 points, this line AB will intersect, alright, or this line AB, yep, will be intersecting the with the circle at A and B. So it means that now I'm solving simultaneous equations. Okay, so A and B are the intersection points. Between the curve, the circle, and y equals to 7x minus 2. Okay, so y equals to 7x minus 2 as a first equation, and then the circle equation x minus 8 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals to 100. This is my second equation. Now to solve these two simultaneous equations, I will just substitute y into the equation or the circle equation. So I will get x minus 8 squared plus 7x minus 2, that is my y, then minus 4 and squared it equals to 100. Then I will be getting x minus 8 squared plus, so 7x minus 2 minus 4, that is 7x minus 6, squared it equals to 100. And then now apply the quadratic expansion, square of a minus b, that is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Therefore, I will be getting x squared minus 16x plus 64. Now, square of 7x minus 6 is basically plus 49x squared minus 84x, then plus 36. And now, since we need to find x coordinates of A and B, this 100 I move to the left side. So it becomes minus 100. That equals to 0. Okay, then now I try to simplify it. The x squared plus with 49x squared becomes 50x squared. And then now minus 16x minus 84x, it will be minus 100x. And then 64 plus 36 is 100. Then you minus 100, it becomes 0. Okay, so I'm getting these two terms. Then from here, I can just divide the whole equation by 50. So I will get x squared minus 2x equals to 0. And from here, x squared minus 2x equals to 0. The common term is the x. So I will factorize the x to get x minus 2 equals to 0. And now, product of two terms equals to 0 means that one of them must be 0. So either the first one equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. which means now you are getting x equals to 0 or x equals to 2. So these are the two x values, which means the x coordinates of A and B. So done for this part. Okay, I have completed the whole paper and also comes to the end of the video. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoy watching my video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and also share this channel with your friends. Alright, to show your support to the channel, you may just click the super thanks button super thanks button below the video. Okay, so stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye.